Conservative gathering turned hateful in Phoenix when Rob Smith, a Black gay Republican influencer, says that he was heckled by what he describes as a group of white supremacists. Watch this. Now, Smith says this took place at an event hosted by an organization called Republicans for National Renewal, a right-wing pro-Trump advocacy group, and that organization has since issued a statement that reads in part, "The individuals involved were members of the public without any association with us, and we were actively involved in diffusing the situation and ensuring attendee safety. These sorts of actions are not welcome at our events, and the individuals involved will be excluded from future events." An Ohio Republican who's running for a House seat there heard the commotion firsthand and later tweeted about it, dubbing the incident the unfortunate reality of a fractured party without leadership. Rob Smith joins me now. Rob, can you walk us through what happened there? How did you end up at this event, and how did you end up almost encircled by these people?
Well, the first thing that I want to say is that to anybody that thinks that this is somehow in some way fake or staged, I want to tell them that the hate crime that happened to Jussie Smollett was fake. This hate crime was very real. So how I ended up there was, this is a group called the Republicans for National Renewal. I was in Phoenix, Arizona for an event called America Fest, which is held by Turning Point USA. I went to this event because I saw that a lot of other conservative influencers would be there. I actually DM'd with this group. I said, hey, I'm going to come. Can you put me on the list? They said, sure. So that's how I ended up at the event. I had no idea that it was going to be infested with these people.
Was there some kind of confrontation that preceded what we saw in the video?
Yeah, there was actually. I realized that these people were starting to encircle me, and I kind of wanted to figure out what was going on. And what I will say, what a lot of people didn't see in that video is, number one, they did say the N-word. Absolutely, that was not caught on video, but that did happen. And so, look, I am fourth ID. You know, I'm an Iraq War vet. I know how to defend myself, but I am looking in the eyes of people that were actual neo-Nazis and actual white supremacists. There were about 20 to 25 of these people, and that is what you do not see on camera. So I had a choice to de-escalate the situation with humor, which is what I did.
So why would you have ended up at an event hosted by an organization that would have even had people like that?
Well, the interesting thing about what's going on in the Republican Party right now in the conservative movement is this. There are a lot of different factions. I in no way experienced anything like this before. And I have been a prominent Republican figure, conservative figure for the past 5 years of my life. I have seen people all across this country, white, black, etc., that have accepted me for who I am as a black man, as a gay man, all of this stuff. I had no idea that this really even existed out there until I was confronted with this kind of racial hate.
You're saying you had no idea that there was a faction of the Republican Party that espoused racist and anti-LGBT views?
No. I absolutely know that these people exist. In fact, if we want to have a conversation about white supremacy, let's have a conversation about the white supremacy that happens on both sides, okay? So
but
yes,
I'm just wondering, just based on what you were saying, you know, a lot of times when, you know, on the left, they say, there are people in the Republican Party who have these views. A lot of Republicans say that's not true. You're maligning all of this. You're calling us all deplorables. You're saying we're all white supremacists. You experienced firsthand people you call white supremacists who are affiliated with your party. So are they right that those individuals are in the Republican Party and need to be pushed out?
Absolutely, they are right. And I will say this, when we have a conversation about white supremacy, we have to talk about it on the right and the left. We saw me actually face no. What a lot of people have not seen is me literally being the target of racial hatred from white supremacists that call themselves white liberals on the left that attack me every single day on social media and have for the past 5 years. If you go to my social media handles on X at Rob Smith Online or on Instagram at Rob Smith Online and see the comments, you see these people are out there. And so they say a lot about when the stuff comes from the left, they say, oh, well, these are not real people. These are just trolls. No, these are real, actual people that live in the real world. So we see this on the left and the right. I face off with these people on left and right every single day of my life.
That's because you're a dummy.
When you talk about on the left, are you saying that people are attacking you for
dumb
being
little
black?
Stupid little dum-dum.
Absolutely, every single day on social media. In fact, anybody that's watching this segment right now, Abby, let me finish this. Anybody that's watching this segment can go to any comment section on any of the videos that I posted and see some of these people attack me every single day. And by the way, a lot of these white liberals like to use racial hatred when they are attacking me. Okay, so that stuff happens. So yes,
so how do you feel?
How
do you feel as a black gay Republican? Experiencing what you have experienced, but also putting even that aside, just looking more at the mainstream rhetoric from some in the party or, you know, activists who are trying to demonize gay people specifically. What do you make of that? And I mean, do you blame people of color or LGBTQ people who say, I can't be a part of that?
Well, first of all, I don't say LGBTQ, I say gay or lesbian. And I don't blame gay or lesbians or Black people for saying that they can't be a part of it. What I will say is this. A lot of people want to ask me these questions about what's going on with the movement. They want to ask me the questions about what's going on with, like, let's say Donald Trump. And what I say is this, is that I don't focus on what people say, I focus on what they do. And when it comes to Trump, when it comes to the mainstream Republican Party right now, I have seen Donald Trump be the first Republican to ever, the first president to ever enter office supporting marriage equality, either Democrat or Republican. I saw him partner with the RNC and the Log Cabin Republicans to spend over $1 million in a get out the vote effort specifically targeting gays and lesbians in this country, okay? And spend over $1 million to do that, okay? So I look at what people do. And so now when you want to talk about having somebody denounce this, I've seen Donald Trump denounce white supremacy over and over and over again for the past 8 years. I have not seen Ron DeSantis denounce this. I have not seen Vivek Ramaswamy denounce this. I have not seen Nikki Haley denounce this. I have not seen Chris Christie denounce this. So if we're going to talk about the future of this party, and these white supremacists absolutely do exist in this party, we all saw me face them from face to face. I'm looking at soulless, dead-eyed white supremacists that, by the way, I felt that these people could have bashed my brains in had they gotten a chance. I deal with these people in.
Yo, fuck nuts. Targeted a child.
You got to get off the crack pipe, man, please.
No.
Hey, y'all, Gravity. Any day above ground, live it. I hope everybody's doing well on this Monday start to the work week. If you went out with St. Patrick's Day yesterday, you are a coon.
You fucking coons got me fucked up.
How dare you put on green and orange? I hope your Guinness was flat. But anyway, yes, you saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. We're going to have fun this morning, family. I am not going to miss this. We're about 5 minutes away from Rob Smith launching his YouTube career. He's going to be the new independent voice. And allegedly, he has receipts on MAGA. Yeah. Who gives a goddamn? But we're gonna laugh because I know he's about to lie through this. But okay. By the way, let's see who's in the building and then quickly get to the oh boy, he put up his post about his channel and he was getting cooked in them comments, boy. But let's see who's quickly in the building. Let's see. Young Salas, hello. Shamika Gray, hello. Cosmo Fury, hello. Anthony Ruger Phillips, hello. Soulflow, hello. Wallow J, hello. Miss Nisi, good morning. JB Easy, hello. BB Rodriguez, hello. Yasuke, the Turtle Island Assassin, hello. That's a long ass name. Pause. D Foster, good morning. And that's it. Great. There's only that few people. And for those who haven't said anything in the live or in the comment thread, good morning. Okay, let's see. He put this up. I love how he still has this pinned. You're hilarious, sir. But okay, I get it. Look, he said this. I am so glad I was never so lame as to be photographed in or even put on that fucking hat. Ooh. Look at him. Yeah, this is the post. This is hilarious. This is gonna be great. This is the post he put up. 188,000 views. Okay, that's cool. They are killing this man in the comment section. Tori and I were laughing yesterday. Look at this. Why would the Republican Party want your vote? You're a gay man. Look at this. The groypers want. Jesus Christ. Look at this. Look. You see him? Look, even Maj Toure, even the libertarians are getting at him. Look at this. Grown ass man lets some online trolls run you away from your spot, shaking my head. And then he as Angela Stain King. Y'all want this soft ass dude on the independent side. Ooh, Tommy Egan. This racist. All right. Look at this. They are killing this man. They are destroying this man. This didn't work well for you, sir. There go Brother Torian. How many views he got on it? 2.5. Not bad. Go ahead, Torian. Do your thing. Woo. Look at this.
Groundbreaking.
You look like an idiot. All right. Anyway. Damn. See? It was all cool about a year ago. And then you family, wait till you see his thumbnail because the show finna start. But before we go, Eric Johnson, thank you for being a member for 10 months. Again, it's 99 cents. Help me invest in the platform and buy toys for the baby. And by the way, you guys are going to be getting your special members only live stream on Friday because I'm off. So we're going to have fun. I ain't fit to tell you what the topic is, but you're going to like it. And it's going to be members only. So I'm just going to warn you now. If you're not a member, you're going to miss it. And thank you for the $2 super chat. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Okay. Y'all want to see the thumbnail for his show? This is going to be hilarious. Y'all are going to laugh.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
I'm not bullshitting you. This is the actual thumbnail. I had to dislike it for the culture. I had to be the first one. Look, they're already in here. I bet you if he sees these, he's gonna cancel it. How much you want to bet? He said, I was betrayed. You were betrayed, sir? You were betrayed. Okay. He said he was betrayed, family. Look, whenever they say they're a free thinker, oh shit, it's finna start. Whenever they say they're a free thinker, let me tell you something. They're lying. They're dumb. He got that from his buddy Candace Owens. Hilarious. This family, I want y'all to look at the chat. I'm not even gonna full screen the video. I need y'all to look at the chat. They are fixing to flame him. No, because that requires money. We already told you. Can't do that. Oh my God. I was gonna play the Law and Order SVU clip, but then I forgot he's a full-fledged gay man, so that won't hit as hard. Pause. But what did y'all think? On a scale of 1 to 10, you can even use negatives. How'd y'all feel about that thumbnail? You want the Booker T meme? We got you.
What the hell?
Lord have mercy. Come on, let's get to the show. Do you think he's going to have an intro, or is he just going to come in like a normal conservative and just start talking? Well, technically start lying. I think he's going to start lying. You play the PS3? I am jealous because I missed my PS3. I had Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on there. That motherfucker said he was reverse Vegeta. Jesus. All right, does not compute. Okay, error 304, error 404. Well, you know. Ooh, here we go. I'm gonna try to be professional, fam.
Like, I want to keep my podcast, Mo. Y'all ain't finna cancel me.
That's why we.
Here we go.
So the neo-Nazis,
I knew he was gonna come and start talking.
Wanted me out of the Republican Party, and guess what? I'm out. This is Can't Cancel Rob Smith.
Oh God, that music sucks already. God, it still sucks. Get this me. Oh God. You know what? He paid someone on Fiverr to put that up.
What's going on, Problemax? Oh my goodness, it has been
Shout out to the Fiverr person you paid for the intro.
Since I have joined you, I have missed you, and from the looks
sir,
of
you just
media,
started the
like
channel.
you have missed me too. Let's get into this because I'm going to address this one time. And I'm probably not.
He already lied, family. This is the second time you're addressing this. Stop lying.
To address it again as in-depth as I am right now. Obviously,
oh God,
if you go to my Twitter at Rob Smith Online and you look at my pinned tweet, the pinned tweet is me getting accosted by white nationalists, white supremacists, and neo-Nazis at the Turning Point USA.
Because you went up in there.
America Fest event in Phoenix last December. Now, they were not in the actual event. It was an event outside. See how many people
he got 22 people watching.
Put on by a group called the Republicans for National Renewal. And oh boy, have there been a lot of things
So
slid into
he
my
had
inbox about
he had
that
100-some thousand
organization.
people watching this. Put the
You
link,
know,
and he
that
can only
stuff
get
is going
22
to
people
come
to
out
watch
whenever it
this.
comes out. So let me tell you something.
Something
If
is
you're
not
involved in
right
that
here.
organization, you may want to sleep with one eye open, because there's a lot of stuff going on about that organization. But anyway, if you are not familiar with what happened in Phoenix in December, let's take a look, and let's jog all of our memories as to exactly what went down.
Look at them, they're killing them. All right, I'm not gonna play. We know what happened, but they're flaming him already. Look, even the countdown timer looks LGBT. Jesus Christ. They are flaming this man. I don't even care about the video. We're just gonna leave it on. Remember the thumbs down the video. Do you hear them? Bruh. Your comment thread finna be in shambles when people find this video, boy. Lord have mercy. Woo. Look at him, sir. Come on.
Hey, so that is that. And so so many different things are going on right there. Like, let's really break this down. And I'm going to be a little bit careful about what I say, because there's some things that I can or cannot say, because, you know, there's other things going on behind the scenes in regards to that particular incident.
AKA he's suing family.
But I'm going to first of all, this guy, Nick Fuentes, everybody knows who this person is.
He
This
came
is
in the video talking about
white
this here.
This is a neo-Nazi. This is the leader of the frog people.
We don't care.
This is somebody who has achieved a lot of prominence in some sort of very far-right conservative circles for basically hating blacks, hating Jews.
Come on, Rob. You could get more than 25.
Everybody.
Dude.
And the frog people follow this leader.
The frog people. He's calling them out.
I thought that Nick Fuentes was over a couple of years ago when they found gay porn on his phone. And apparently the frog people that follow this person have decided to conveniently ignore the fact that there was gay porn on his phone, and that this is obviously a deeply closeted homosexual. He's probably so deep into the closet that he probably will never have sex, because the sex that he wants to have is gay. And
look at him. Look at him being sassy. Look at him being sassy. Look at him. But by the way, Rob, you're not immune to this, sir.
Pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga.
And by the way, you're also not immune to this. We are taking a screenshot of this. I might change the screenshot. I might change my thumbnail now. Thank you, sir. Continue.
And everybody knows that is true. So let's get into it. So there's some history behind sort of my interactions with Nick Fuentes and the Frog People. Now, if you followed me for a while, you know that I used to be employed by Turning Point USA as a contributor. I was doing an event with Charlie Kirk.
So he left Turning Point USA. All right.
I think that this was around the fall of 2019, where they came up to me and they said, well, you know, because at this point in time, you know, I was a big conservative, like, oh yeah, I'm a Republican, I'm a conservative. I was just sort of so indoctrinated into that identity at that point.
Listen to him.
And so they said, well, you know, what does gay sex have to do with conservatism? And that sort of started to being the rallying cry of the Frog People. And the Frog People hate me. They hate me.
People.
Here's the thing. They can't hate me. They can't truly hate me because I'm gay, because their leader is gay. But what they can hate me for is for being black, which is less acceptable than it is to hate me for being gay.
No, you didn't. They hate you because you're black? Sir, we're not finna do this. No. I can't do it right.
No. Bro, ain't no motherfucking way, bro. Ain't no motherfucking way.
Sir, you're not gonna play black now. Don't do that. You are not fixing to play black, because every time you were outside, you were gay first. BG1, sir. And we're not talking about the Transformers. Maybe we are, but we're not here. You BG1 will be B1. Okay, you're gay first. We've seen this. You are not about to play black, because some toads gave you that work. Asshole, you're not finna do that. Not today.
So they pretend to hate me for being gay, but they really hate
got
me
up
for
to
being
31.
black. So that's
Let's
what
go.
that's all about. And so this has been like that stuff had kind of been going on for years. So whenever these people can have any sort of access to me, because these people
Access
will never
to you. You're
like they'll
hearing.
never be where I'm at, you know, unless I'm at a conference or unless I'm at a CPAC or something like that, which is one of the reasons why I will actually never attend any of those conferences again. Like I'm done. You'll never see me at CPAC. You'll never see me at one of that other organization's events. It's just never going to happen again. Like I got the memo, right? They want who they want there. So that was kind of like a thing. And I think that the Phoenix incident was kind of like this culmination. And I remember sitting, you know, at the bar as all like one of these people came up to me and they were like, well, you know, I just want to let you know that I'm one of the frog people. And I just want to let you know that, you know, I appreciate you, blah, blah, blah. And I just kind of started getting a sense that there was just a lot of the frog people in this event. I was like, okay, well, let me sort of start moving my way. And then all of a sudden, you know, people started surrounding me. And obviously what happened, right? And the interesting thing to me was so I was aware that there was this contingent that sort of existed in the conservative movement in the Republican Party, whatever you want to call it. The most curious thing and the most interesting thing for me, as I've sort of negotiated, you know, kind of like taking a step back from everything and deciding, like, do I still want to do this? How do I want to use my voice? Do I identify as a Republican anymore? All this other stuff is that it is just well known that this
I'm
sort
here to
of
tell you right now,
movement.
we don't care.
Let me tell you,
We don't care.
Bruh. Next screenshot. We could definitely use this for something. All right, continue lying.
Movement, and if you want to call it the conservative movement, exists. Like everybody knows, and people think that it's kind of just the influencers. But the wildest thing to me is that these sorts of people, now it's a concentrated effort and a goal of theirs to infiltrate conservative leaning organizations, of which obviously I was told, you know, this is all allegedly, that a lot of these people are involved in Republicans for National Renewal. And in fact, that this organization is filled with these people. This is what I was told, allegedly, by the way. But then also, you know, there's some things that I'm not going to really get into right now that I can't really publicly speak about. But
Sir, can we just say what it is? The real estate agents gave you that work and you're scared to call them out. Just say it. The frog people, the ones that are running through your comment thread right now saying groypers own you, sir. All right, since you're too pussy to say it, I'll say it. Why don't you just say Jews, sir? Just say it. It's okay. If you do a modicum of research, you know who groypers are. You know what they're talking about. Fine, I'm going to help you. We'll help you before we get back to this because it's on the premieres. I could play whenever I want. Let's help you since you're so scared. A black man that you probably do not identify with in every facet possible is going to show you how to call them out.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Look, even Wikipedia did it. And if Wikipedia, even though y'all say is not always accurate, if they can do it, you can do it. Look, even the Jewish Times said something way back in 2019. It's okay, sir. You can say it. They've been outed. Salon did it. Look, they did it. They did it. It's okay. These white nationalists and suspected white supremacists, they identify with those people because they oppress black folks. They secretly want to be that. It's okay. They're being funded by somebody with a Jewish background. It's okay. We've done the research for you. It's okay. Just say it. It's all right. But you know what? For you, I will say allegedly, because you're not that smart to go down that rabbit hole. I don't want you to get in trouble until you build 1,000 subscribers, and then you can go get monetization and start your new grift. But we're going back to this.
Gotten a lot of information into my inbox and my Twitter DMs and all this other stuff that are making direct links from these types of people to very mainstream conservative organizations, very mainstream
he got back down to
Republican
38
Party apparatuses. And
oh God, sir, never mind.
I gotta tell you, call me naive, call me stupid, and all the libs and all the lefts are well, you should have known this was before.
I'm in the middle and I called you stupid. My compatriots over here, New Black Media, are in the middle and called you stupid. Don't just regulate it to the left. Hell, even your former brethren and sistren over on the right that are black called you stupid. Even those type of coons wouldn't be caught dead in an event like that. Sir, you DM'd them to go to that event. You didn't happen to walk in and they were there. You asked to go there. You invited your potential destruction, which you ultimately did. If anybody listened to Jason Black yesterday when he was talking about Angela Rye and Tiffany Cross Eyes and Andrew Bussy Gilliam, he was talking about reinvention. You are seeing a reinvention in real time. This is hilarious. Continue, sir.
I'm honestly, I was shocked. I was shocked at some of the things that I saw. I was shocked that when I saw some of the reporting that's happening right now, that these things are going to be dropped throughout the course of the year. So it's going to happen. It will come. I don't know what difference it's going to make, because when this stuff is dropped and when this reporting is done, people are just going to say that it's all lies, which brings me to doing CNN after this event. And let me make something clear about doing CNN.
Here we go.
And I would like to say this. And everybody's like, first of all, people were mad at me because I did CNN. Well, let me tell you something. Fox News didn't call. Newsmax didn't call. Ben Shapiro didn't call. Candace Owens didn't call. Dave Rubin didn't call. None of the major conservative-leaning organizations, Breitbart didn't call. None of the major conservative-leaning organizations or conservative figures wanted to be like, hey, Rob, let's sit down and talk about what's going on, right? So
you mean your best buddy, the rigs to your Murtaugh, Charlie Kirk didn't call you? Family, when we did this live stream about this and that CNN interview, didn't I not tell y'all that? Did we not have a laugh about none of them right wingers calling him and saying, listen, you come on here and tell our story? Sir, that must have been the moment it woke you up, huh? That they don't give a damn about you. Yeah. You didn't get a text from old Candace saying, are you okay? Hell, while you were still there at Turning Point USA, she's still on staff, even though she's telling lies saying that she left. Y'all don't believe me. I figured you didn't. I figured you didn't.
Let me go here. There's a growing concern.
It's funny, when I was doing research this morning just to make sure that he wasn't lying about leaving Turning Point USA, because he said he didn't. Well, he said he did. I go down and look at the executives and the media. Now, he's not on the media page, but this is the executives page. For somebody who left Turning Point USA like she said she did, I understand you're still the chairperson of Blexic. Why are you still associated with them if you left? Candace, but I had people today try to tell me that Candace Owens was right on George Floyd, and we're trying to tell them that she's a known liar. But okay, you're right. Okay, you got it. It's not about her today though. It's about old Rob. Hey, Rob, come on, Rob, tell us more.
So none of those people called. And I don't know if it was because they weren't aware of it.
Bullshit.
They didn't care. Like, I don't.
Bullshit. It was trending. Don't lie like that. It was trending. It was trending. Charlie Kirk knew about it. Don't tell that lie.
I don't know. It just really doesn't matter to me at this point. So the people that were criticizing me from doing CNN, the thing that I will say is that, well, CNN called. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go down and sit down and talk with CNN. And
why do you think they called, sir? They called to see if they could get you on there, already thinking that some right winger is already talking to you. And when you picked up the phone, you would have said, well, I appreciate the offer, but I'm already going to do other media. And they would have said, okay, fine, we appreciate that. And they would have just reported it with the clips and then just made their own narrative. But when you told them, yeah, sure, I'll do it, they jumped at the chance and sent the black woman, Abby Phillip, after you. And she made you look dumb. And this is the same Abby Phillip who on J6 said they're storming our capital. They're trying to take over our democracy. You let that woman do that to you. Yeah.
You know, they didn't try to
look at this comment.
Anything. Those were my words.
How does
if I had to do the CNN interview
help us
over
win the
again,
culture
what
war?
I wouldn't have done is
They're
I
saying
wouldn't have
he's
defended
boring.
MAGA so much. Like I wouldn't have defended them so much. Because when I did the CNN interview, I wanted the MAGA people to know that, like, I'm not going to turn on you, blah,
Look at
blah,
this
blah.
comment.
But then what happened is that all the MAGA people turned on me. And so the reason that I don't identify as MAGA anymore, I don't identify as Republican, or I don't identify as any of this stuff, is because I saw just what the quote unquote MAGA movement really thought about me. Like I saw.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So you've been there for about 5 years and you've heard nothing about they don't like you until that night. Jesus Christ. Oh, these.
To join this MAGA train, baby. Choo choo! Choo!
He's not serious right now, is he? Fuck it, he is.
No medicine, there'd be no mayonnaise. No medicine, there'd be no mayonnaise. No medicine, there'd be no mayonnaise. No medicine, there'd be no
what they really thought about me. And maybe it was silly of me, and maybe it was foolish and stupid of me to think that it was never like that. But now I know, like I get it. You know, I may be a little thick sometimes, but I'm not stupid. I get it. I receive it.
No, you're dumb, sir. You're not stupid. You're dumb. Stupid people have a way of redeeming themselves. Dumb people don't want to learn anything. Because if you were going to learn something out of this, sir, your comeback to social media, your first post would not have been, I'm glad I didn't get photographed wearing that hat. You're an idiot. Your first post should have been you talking about, you explaining yourself in great detail about what happened that night. You're essentially doing a walk away video right now. Now you're claiming you're an independent and you're a free thinker. I didn't realize you had to pay to think.
You fucking coons got me fucked up.
But you know what, Rob? I'm a man of character. I'm a man of integrity. I am a man of something called compassion, sir. I have an offer for you. I'll actually do it. I'll be a little off code, family. You know where I'm going with this. I'm going to be a little off code here. Rob Smith.
You bring him here. Right here. Do you hear me? Right here. What? You heard what I said. Just do it.
I'll be willing to talk to you. I want to see if you really truly believe what you're saying on this video. I can tell. So yes, I am going to do it again.
You bring him here. Right here. Do you hear me? Right here. What? You heard what I said. Just do it.
Here we go. We're going to do it in real time. Rob Smith. I'd be willing to have a discussion with you openly and honestly about this video. Let's set up a time where you can be in front of a live YouTube audience, and we will gauge your sincerity. Sorry, it's early, family. We will gauge your sincerity. Don't tell me I ain't never nice, but continue, sir.
I don't want to be a part of you. I don't want to be identified as you. I don't want to be identified with anything to do with that party. I'm done.
We're almost at 70, family. He's still sitting at 39. Hit the like.
That is how I identify. All right.
You identify as LGBT. We've seen it, but it's okay.
And so that was just a very surprising thing for me. And then
oh, good God. Sir, you've been around MAGA at least by 2016. So that's 8 years, sir. How did you not see any of these other wake-up calls with black folks and MAGA? And now you're going to act shocked that it happened to you. He can't be serious right now. You have seen black folks get wake-up calls, messing with ideologies that they're not supposed to be part of. And you either laughed at it or ignored it. Now, when it happens to you, you expect us to just say, hey, you know what, you're right. This is not, I don't understand how this happened, and you should feel bad for me. No, sir. If you were down in the soil, you would understand. We've told people this for years. But we would expect nothing less from someone who is not B1, he is G1.
You want to get into the fact that people were saying that I lied about this. And the craziest thing to me is, because I've always been a pretty logical, analytical person, is, well, how could you say that I lied because the video is right there? And then I realized,
Rob. Lying? You didn't think MAGA was going to sit up there and lie about videos? The information in their face. The information in their face. Sir, you didn't even address what happened to George Floyd in great nuance. You made it about lost black boys and young men. George Floyd was over 40 years old, sir. I think he was over 40. Y'all can correct me in the chat. How did this become an indictment on the younger generations when that was a clear-cut case of deletion by cop? It's interesting. It's interesting. What the hell is this? Oh. I thought they were coming out with a new Fallout, but it's just for the show. Okay. Continue, sir.
Oh, they don't think I'm lying about the F-bomb because they saw that in the video.
Thank you, John Guillory, use 46.
Because what this group of people also did was call me the N-bomb.
Leonard, do you stop it right now?
I heard that with my own ears. There was a congressional candidate named in Ohio named J.R. Majewski. I don't know if he won his primary or not. Like, I haven't really been involved in all that stuff.
You couldn't spend 5 minutes before the show to look that up? This is what I mean, family. Listen, I told you conservatives do not read and they do not research, and they keep proving me right. Sir, it would have taken you. You sound like Areva Martin when she went in on David Lee. Are you serious? You couldn't look up 5 minutes before you went live to record this to say, did this guy win his congressional? They make it too easy. They make it way too easy. Oh, we know Johnny Gibbs. Oh, yes. And Torian will be live at 12 o'clock to talk about that. Yes, that happened. And then they realized that they had to get back on their anti-black stuff. They took down the GoFundMe for the black girls' legal fees. And it's amazing how that worked.
He's gone on record as saying this person was there. He's gone on record.
This. You got family. Look at this. I ain't even gonna hold you. Look at this. They even got the goddamn. You got border jumpers over here calling him the N-word. You can't make this up, man. This is boy, this is gonna end wrong.
Record is saying that I absolutely heard this was absolutely true. And the scariest thing about that entire situation wasn't the video that you saw. It was the fact that after all the video was said and done, and after all the bullshit, like all of that stuff was over, I'm standing there completely exposed. And by the way, this is a lesson to really take a look at who's to your left and who's to your right, because there were people that are in that video that were to my left and to my right that will never be to my left and to my right again.
Didn't you just say you were in the military? You know how to defend yourself. So now you're going to tell us that your comrades in arms sold you out? Is this what you're about to do? He's about to do this. I think he's about to do this.
That's the first thing. They'll never be there again.
Oh, so you figured out your friends aren't your friends. Ah.
And the second thing is, after all that happened, I'm sitting here solo, just like completely exposed, while these people dress up like they're literally dressed up in like neo-Nazi garb. Like these people are there, and
you still went. Sir, you walked into that. I said this in the live stream. You walked into that situation, you saw it, and you didn't leave. You walked right in.
And I've got names, and like I've got all of these people. Like people send me. I've got a lot of stuff. Like in my Nicki Minaj voice, I got a lot of tea.
Oh Lord, here. Oh God. Well, family, I mean, gossip pays, I guess.
Got a lot of tea, and we're gonna decide what's the best way to deploy said tea. But these people are marching, carrying an American flag, talking about America first, like literally dressed up like neo-Nazis, like they were on some Charlottesville stuff. And it's really interesting because another piece of the material that I have, actually, you know what? I'm not even going to get into that. Some things I don't know if
he brought up Charlottesville. He brought up Charlottesville. You caped for Charlottesville. I'll say that again. You caped for Charlottesville. There's receipts online. You caped for Charlottesville. All right. Charlottesville was cool. It was cool. You were okay with Unite the Right. You were okay with it. You were okay with it. Now, because you left MAGA, not one cool. Got it.
There for me to share. Some things are just going to come out because there's so many people that have these things that there's no way that it doesn't.
Interesting question you asked, Johnny Gibbs. Interesting question. Want to know how I know he's not going to do a video on it? Because Greg Forehead actually gave him shit for going on CNN and saying what they did was not a hate crime. I'll repeat that again if y'all didn't understand what I just said. Greg Forehead decided after this situation happened and he went on CNN, did a upload and said that what happened to him was not a hate crime. So that's how I know Tatum Tots is not going to say anything. He left. Now his MAGA coon powers have gone up just a little bit more because Rob Smith's exit left a void that the MAGA coons can come and suck up on. Pause. Which we don't understand why you're doing that, because come November 5th,
TikTok, 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 TikTok.
You're just going to be left with energy you can't dissipate. Aaron, good morning. You said, why should we care if Rob leaves MAGA? I don't care that he did. I'm just pointing out hypocrisy in this first upload he did trying to launch his YouTube career. And this fake ass in reinvention that he's doing. That's the only reason why I'm doing this. But good morning. Let's continue.
Come out throughout the course of this year. But anyway, so the real scary thing is these people marching with American flag, talking about America first, dressed up like neo-Nazis, while I'm completely exposed with two people to my left and my right that we're not like, these are not the people that are going to stand up for you. These are not people that are going to defend you. And these are people that I'd known for years, people that I don't deal with these people anymore. You know what I mean? And so the only person that like physically stood up for me was this guy JR that's running for Congress. And by the way, going back to all this, Rob Smollett and Rob Light or whatever, it's been verified. Like it's verified. You saw the F-bomb in the video. I have more than one person that will corroborate the fact that people started screaming the M-bomb afterwards, right? And so to me, that was when I had to take a real step back. And because the fact of the matter is this, I started realizing that there are some people, and I was talking to a really, really good friend of mine about this. And I was just like, man, these people are saying that this didn't happen. Like, these people are saying that this is not true. Like, what's going on? And he was like, number one, you have to realize that to some people, you are not a human being. You may as well be a character in a movie, right? Like, I may as well not be, Rob Smith, the human being. I'm somebody that you encounter via a video or via your social media feed or on TV or whatever. So like, there's not a human being behind that. And so when there's not a human being behind that, you can just say whatever, right? Or you can think whatever. And so when there's not a human being there, you can believe that this person is making this up, or that, this wasn't so bad, or blah, blah, blah. So I had to kind of take myself out of it and realize that this is a part of the game. As a public figure, like, this is it. Like, this is what I sign up for. And I get it. So you can't spend a lot of time really trying to convince people, right? And that's something that I'm not gonna spend time convincing people that this is something that happened. And for me, I was just like, man, if I've spent this many years, I've been doing this for about 5 years. I've been doing media for over a decade, but I've been sort of in this right-leaning, Republican influencer realm for over 5 years at this point. And I thought that I had generated a fair amount of integrity based on my military stance, based on all that other stuff. And what that really said to me, really, truly, and this is why I'm no longer a Republican. I don't have anything to do with any Republican or conservative organizations. Like, I'm out. I'm done. This is what I do. Like, I'm a commentator, and I'm going to give you.
What did I tell y'all yesterday? How I titled my video, or the upload, the live stream. What did I tell y'all yesterday? Maybe y'all forgot. I'm finna show you. What did I tell y'all? Conservatism is fake. He just again proved what we've all been telling you. This whole conservative movement is nothing but a grift. Nah, we found out Johnny Gibbs, he's still in North Carolina, but I feel you. Conservatism is fake. If this is who you say you are and this is how you grew up, you shouldn't let a whole bunch of toads run you off the block. If that's how you deal with life and that's how you want to move. That's like a Christian telling an Islam follower, you shouldn't do what you do. You should be like us. Why in the hell should I listen to you? If my life is going great by following this, why should I change for you? Let's just tell the truth, Rob. And I'll say this to your face if you ever show up here. You only joined the conservative movement because you figured out that you could get money being the outsourced black help. Yeah, we're going to say it. You were a fringe part of MAGA because you said you left. You were a fringe part of MAGA. You were a gay black Republican. They ain't never seen no shit like that before. And you were talking against black folks. They embraced you, but they didn't like you. Same thing with old Candace. She talks on black people. They like that, but they don't embrace her. We could go down the list of everybody. It's too many to count. They like y'all when it's us in your crosshairs, but they don't like y'all. Because if they really liked y'all, they would have all been having infighting about, we don't do this. Yes, we're MAGA and we may not agree with him, but we need to stand united against the left, even though that's a damn lie. Because they're just as bad as the left. They all love each other. They're probably sexing each other right now in the bed, espousing ideologies of who they hate more, Biden or Trump. Pause. I know some of y'all throw up in your mouth. I get it.
What the hell?
What the hell? What the?
Ooh, Lisa Cabrera, good morning. And thank you for becoming a member. Again, it's 99 cents. It is helping me to invest in the platform and buy more toys for the baby. But yes, Rob, welcome to reality, sir, which we've been trying to tell you for the last 8 years. They don't like y'all in MAGA.
My perspective on things that are tough but fair. Obviously,
Tough and
I'm a
fair.
right-leaning person, but it's just not for me to go around and run around here and pretend to be a Republican. Like I'm over it. I'm done with all of that.
And there it is. So for the last 8 years, he's been pretending to be a Republican. Family, I win again. So you were pretending this whole time. Anybody that ever caped for Rob Smith, I got something for you.
But you get on the floor for this clown. He's a bum. He's trash. And you know it. And every time you bring him up, I'm going to let the world know exactly what he is.
It's been months since I could use that clip. He just told it to you. I'm going to play it again. Clip this. I'm going to give y'all about, if you got an iPhone, I'm going to give y'all about 10 seconds to get the screen recorder ready and get back on the screen set up real nice. If you got an Android, I know you got to go out of this. Hopefully you got the picture-in-picture, and then you can go into your video editing app and then get ready to screen record. I'm gonna give y'all 10 seconds. We're gonna put on the Japanese music. I want y'all to get this. Where's the Japanese music? There you go. All right. I want y'all to hear it. Maybe this is one of the receipts of MAGA. We're going to play it again. Go ahead.
View my perspective on things that are tough but fair. Obviously, I'm a right-leaning person, but it's just not for me to go around and run around here and pretend to be a Republican. Like I'm over it. I'm done with all of that. But the reaction to this entire thing and the reaction to the CNN interview and all that other stuff, it was just like, this is what they think of you as a veteran because, oh, they support the troops and they do all that stuff. And then this is a veteran and this is what happens. They don't care. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a real thing. And so what I really 100% legitimately feel at this point, and you're going to get into, because like I'm still going to talk about politics and I'm still going to talk about all this stuff, and I'm always going to be a right-leaning person, but I'm just going to identify, I'm not going to identify as Republican, conservative, etc., because to me, like, it's just it's whack.
It's whack. We're bringing back whack now. He brought back the word whack. Family, he just inspired me on something. He brought back the word whack. Whoever saw My Brother and Me, that legendary show on Nickelodeon. Remember the episode where Alfie didn't get on? He didn't get on the basketball team even though he was good. Remember when he tried to explain why he didn't get on the team to his sister? And he said the coach is bugging, dissing me and all that. This is whack. My homies are going to clown me. I'm mad that I actually remember that. That was 30 years ago. I can't believe I actually remember that. This man said whack. Whack. Whoo. Deneen Grant, good morning. You said, did any of his MAGA friends go running after him? No. He said only some white guy who was running for office protected him and made sure he was straight. But as you saw in that live stream, he was getting chased by one of them groypers. He was getting chased by one of them with a video while Rob was trying to leave. Yeah. And like he also intimated, and that we said that nobody from the right wing side came in to either put his story out there, or at least he could say that, hey, what's the name called me and said, are you good? I think the only person he might have said was Charlie Kirk, but we didn't confirm that. But now, you know, crack is whack. Shit. Woo. Go ahead, sir.
That's what it is. I have a friend that is a good friend that's a right-leaning gay guy, and he's just like, and he will say to me a lot, he'll be like, you know, I don't identify as a Republican like I identify as a constitutionalist, because
here we
like,
go.
how could I identify with these people? Like, how could I really wave the flag for these people? And I understand, like, if you're some straight white dude, okay, I completely understand. And this is nothing against straight white dudes, because I don't hate anybody. But if
he lied again, he hates the groypers. He hates the frog people. Now he's gonna say he don't hate nobody.
you're that, I understand how you could wave the red flag for the Republican Party, right? I get that. If you are heterosexual and black, I could kind of see. Now there's a lot of cognitive dissonance that you have to operate with, okay, as a black person that's really going to be writing for Republicans. And I can
look at him using big words. Okay, for those who don't know what cognitive dissonance is, it is the perception of contradictory information and the mental toll of it. Okay. So basically everything you'd have been told while you were riding with the Republicans, now you figured out it was a lie. Maybe that's why you made your thumbnail, I'm a free thinker. Here we go. Cognitive dissonance is the mental discomfort that results from holding two conflicting beliefs, values, or attitudes. Sir, don't speak for black people, because most black people know who they are and what they believe in. Black people aren't coons en masse. That's y'all. Because most of y'all go to bed with the opposite race and you wake up confused. Damn, I shouldn't have said that. I'm going to say it. Cognitive dissonance is drooling on your pillow.
What the hell?
Cognitive dissonance is not seeing shea butter in the bathroom. You're seeing Tresemme.
What the hell?
Cognitive dissonance is you saying that the liberals are bad. And I ain't caping for no liberals. I'm trying to tell you a story here. Is caping for the liberals, is hating for the liberals, but then you waking up passing the cornflakes to one.
You want some more?
I got more. You expect us to believe now that you're an independent because you got verbally accosted in a bar that you DM'd to attend.
You want some more?
I got more. Cognitive dissonance would have been the day that happened, you should have went live on X and explained your story. You probably would have got paid off of that. No, you ran to CNN, who you have repeatedly in the past destroyed for their narratives.
You want some more?
Got more. Sir, you can't play black now after you played gray.
You want some more?
I got more. Again, we'll read the definition of cognitive dissonance. The mental discomfort that results from holding two conflicting beliefs, values, or attitudes. Sir, have you asked your husband? It's funny. Not knocking, I'm sure he's a beautiful soul. Why didn't your husband go with you to that interview and stand united?
You want some more?
I got more. Just saying, that would have been a great visual of what you want to portray to those groypers who don't like you. You should have been there with your husband. He didn't even have to say anything. You could have made Abby Phillip look like Larry King. You could have got sympathy. You didn't do that. You went up there trying to be tough, and all she had to do was poke you a little bit in your head. And you started gossiping like you were on TMZ, sir.
You want some more?
I ain't got no more. But we should be almost done. Let's see what else he said.
Can understand that. And then honestly, I can say the same thing about a black person that's writing for Democrats hardcore. For you to really truly wrap yourself up into either of the political parties that exist right now in this country, like, you have to ignore so many things and you have to be silent about so many things so that your team wins.
Cognitive dissonance.
For me, that is what I'm moving away from. So to wrap this all up, and you guys are going to hear me reference this again, there's a major piece of television that I may or may not be doing, and I may go I may talk about.
Is he about to have his blackest week ever like Candace Owens? I think we're asking for the family. Is he about to have his blackest week ever like Candace Owens?
Oh my God, bro.
I'm just asking. He might. Maybe he's going to Joe Button. Maybe he's going to Joe Button. And yes, family, I am going to address Crean's flip eventually. I might do it tomorrow. We'll see. Or Wednesday. I'm going to address him because what he said online was, we're going to have a conversation. We're going to have a conversation. But I saw a comment in here. Let me see. BB Rodriguez, good morning. You said, will you do a review on the Don Lemon intro show? Let's think. Am I gonna do that? We have an answer.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Oh, we gonna talk. But let's finish this up. He said he's gonna wrap it up, and then we'll open the phone line to let y'all go off.
About this a little bit in context of other things, but when people are talking about like who Rob Smith is, when people are telling the Rob Smith story, when they are telling whatever version of the Rob Smith story they want to tell in their heads, because what I realize is that I'm like this. People like to create an idea of me in their mind that makes it easier for them to understand, because I'm not quantifiable. I'm not identifiable. I am a lot of things.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
What did he just say? He said something about he's not quantifiable. He's not one thing. He's not something else. He's not Deadpool. He's not Batman. He's not the number one. He's not MAGA. What did he just say? I don't know what he just said. All right. Matter of fact, you know what? We're going to play the whole clip through.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. There's no wonder you get D's and everything.
For those who know battle rap, that was a double entendre. But we're going to continue.
But when the Rob Smith story is being told about this whole political evolution that, you know, you've seen over the past 5 years, some people have seen over the past 10 years. So when the Rob Smith story is told about this entire political evolution, let it be known that the Phoenix incident is very much a catalyst of my evolution completely away from the Republican Party. Now, I'm not saying that I will never work with Republicans again to actually get legislation done, to get things done. You know, I'm working on a couple of things right now that are based on things that I truly believe in just as an American and as a human being. And if there are Republicans that want to work on that, like, feel free. They all still follow me. They all still watch me. They can't, you know, they're not gonna be taking selfies with me anymore after that. I know that much, because, like, that's the game. Politics is politics. And becoming some political operative, this wasn't like that. That's not where my power is. Becoming some, like, mindless shill for the Republican Party so that, you know, these congressmen and congresswomen that I know, or, you know, these people that are high up in Trump world can call me and try to use me and all that other stuff. Like, bro, it's not for me.
Because you already let it happen, sir. I didn't see any of this contrition when you were cashing them checks or taking them selfies. I did not see this. When you were going to all them events where Republicans were and conservatives were, we didn't see none of this contrition. You didn't look like you were not enjoying yourself. I'm sure you were bragging to your friends about who you had in your phone contact list. But now that you got a little taste of what the real world is, which is irony because you were in the military, you don't like it. Interesting.
It's just not. I did it. It ain't all that.
It
Knowing
ain't
these
all that.
people, whatever.
Whatever.
Some of them are cool. Some of them are jerks. Like,
But you were cool with the jerks because you got access.
There are some people who thirst for power. And there's some people who very much thirst for access to power. I
just
thirst for neither.
You a lying dog. You a lying dog. You a lying dog. Sir, what were you doing all that time? What were you doing? Fox News, that's not power? Y'all can tell me, family. Is Fox News not power? It's not being featured on Breitbart Power. Maybe I missed it. How does he tell this lie? I need this answered. How does he tell this lie? I don't understand this dude. All right. I don't want to hear no more. Wait, I don't even know how much is left. But Rob, I got something for you. I got something for you.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Rob, I need you to look at this right here. Legendary scene.
Do nothing.
How we know you ain't lying?
Yeah, how we know you ain't lying, sir?
First off, I don't want you. I want your boss.
Facts. I want your boss, sir, because this ain't you talking.
And second, I like you. And third, if y'all don't tell me everything I want to know, we gonna beat all the black off both of you.
How does he lie like this? And then he over here like this here. This be me. This is what he said. This is what he said to Abby Phillip before he went on the air.
Came to you because I was looking for help.
You went over there looking for help, sir. She helped end your career. That's what she did.
You a lying dog, sucker.
No, I ain't. We told you we don't know nothing about them guns.
That's what they did to him. That's what they did to him. That's what they did to his whole career. Shabazz American Freeman, hello, you seem new, but welcome. They say that he is a tether. That's what they say. I don't know. Nigga. This is what they said to him.
Dog, sucker.
No, I ain't. We told you we don't know nothing about them guns.
That's what they did. That's what the look he had afterwards when he figured it out. Oh boy. Who mans is this? Look at that look, family. I promise you I don't stop it right at these points. It must be, I might be a mutant. I'm just saying. I might be a mutant. I might have the power of stopping videos at precise moments of people's weirdest expressions. Maybe that's my mutant power. I don't know. But let's hear. You might have a little bit more.
I thirst for knowledge and for the truth.
Here we go.
And for knowing how to get my true thoughts and my true ideas out there. So this is what it's going to be moving forward, Problematics. When you tell the history.
He named his group. He named his followers, family. They're called the Problematics. I think I heard them singing back in the 60s. Let me see. Do you think there was a group called the Problematics? That'd be a fire R&B group name. I ain't even gonna hold you. Family, it's an actual band, but they're white. Rob Smith, I wouldn't call them that. You're gonna be in trouble. Look, they're called the Problematics. The kids all suck. Okay. All right. Yeah. Sir, I don't know if you want to call them this. Yeah, I don't think you want to do this. You got to find another name. Call them the Bussy Rangers or something. I don't know.
Of Rob Smith, when people talk about Rob Smith and when people talk about this evolution away from being like a staunch Republican and trying to represent some conservative movement that honestly has gotten weird and that I don't really want anything to do with it. It got like cringe and it's weird and like these people are not cool and and you go to these events. I was at an event a couple months ago, a very, very large figure, a very large figure in the whole conservative world. And so this person was there, and then this person's little minions was there, and a friend of mine that was in this sort of got me in this thing, and like, bro, like I'm hanging backstage around these people, and I'm just like, this is not cool. Like, this ain't it. These people are dry. This is lame.
Now they're dry and they're lame. They weren't dry and lame when you were riding with them. Got it.
It's just like I'm done. And what I love about this evolution and my evolution right now is just that it's very much like, this is me. All right. I have never, like, I think that the last, what I'm looking at the timer, probably like the last 20 minutes.
You know what's so, sir, all that money you amassed from your MAGA grift, you can't do this in your home where you can talk unlimited? You paid for podcast time in a studio and you're looking at the timer. What? This is the gift that keeps on popping. All right.
I feel like this is the most authentic that I have been since I stepped foot in front of a camera. And this is the energy that I am taking to the rest of this podcast. Can't Cancel Rob Smith. This is the energy that I'm taking to the rest of just my career as a public figure, because let me tell you truthfully what I realized.
What'd you realize?
When I had to make a choice after Phoenix. I had to make a choice. I had to make a choice about this. And the choice is this, guys. The choice is either I can ignore realities of certain situations, and I can sit here and sort of engage in this soft humiliation of myself for the next 20, 25 years of my career, in which there's some things that I won't say about certain Republicans because I want to go to, I want to go to this dinner, I want to go to this event or whatever. I can sit here and do that, and I can operate in that sort of soft humiliation of self that I think most people that are, when they truly make the decision to be in politics, have to do, whether it's left or right, because you can't be your full authentic self in politics. It's impossible. So I can do that, or
it ain't that hard. They're actually doing it right now, sir. The people that you thought weren't racist are actually racist. They're just letting it out now because it's a lot freer to do it.
If I'm going to do this, if we are going to be canceling Rob Smith for the next God knows how long, for the next God knows how many careers of my life, or how many years of my life.
He said it. He said it. Boy, you said it. You hear him. For the amount of careers, he said it. Who wants to record that part? I'll give you another 10 seconds. He said it. You don't believe me? He said it. He said it. Go ahead.
Canceling Rob Smith for the next God knows how long, for the next God knows how many careers of my life, or how many years of my life.
So he a born grifter. We get it.
Then I have to speak the truth. And I have to be confident in the fact that people will gravitate towards the truth, and that people will gravitate towards authenticity. So at this moment right now, being my true authentic self is not calling myself a Republican. I just can't do it anymore. You may be watching and you may be able to call yourself a Republican, and that is great. That I love that for you, but I can't in good conscience. After everything that I've seen, after everything, by the way, behind the scenes that has been sent to me, which is wild, like crazy stuff that has been sent to me that is not my place to put out. I know that the things that have been sent to me have been floating around for a really long time.
Sir, sir, look at this. Family. Family, do you see this? He disabled the chat. He went in there, he woke up and saw the messages in there. And he said, yo, they going in on me. Disabled. He disabled the chat. I'm surprised he left the comments open. We're going to refresh it before we get off this page. I bet you he shut off that comment thread. I bet you he did.
They may come out. They may not come out. Maybe people have bought certain things. Like, I don't know. But knowing what I know right now, and for what has happened to me to have happened, I can't look in the mirror and respect myself and call myself a Republican and be advocating for that party. It's not for me. I will advocate for facts. I will advocate for the truth. I will advocate for my values. But I will not advocate for the Republican
What are
Party.
your values?
All right, Problematics. Up next, speaking of the Republican Party, though I'm not a Republican, I will definitely continue to comment on both of our major political parties as well as what's going on in media. Not everyone is into Laura Trump as co-chair of the RNC. We're going to get into it. Seems like some people really hate the idea of Laura Trump co-chairing the RNC. So, and this is not the newest news, but this is what happened when I was taking a little sabbatical.
All right, we don't care about that. But there you go. I think we can all sum up this first podcast as a yeah. But anyway, y'all might have something to say, you might not. There's the link. Boy. They didn't even respect you enough, sir. They don't even respect you enough to at least give you grace for being a veteran. Mm. All right, y'all might not have nothing to say. I feel you on that. Ain't much to say about it. He already embarrassed himself. Okay, then I guess I will get up out of here and get ready for the 3:30 show later today. Damn, this was a slog to get through, boy. But the cognitive dissonance, the irony, boy. You got it, Rob. You got it. So I'm sure come later when something else happens, you're gonna be like this here.
Robert, stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
All right, somebody came into the back channel. All right.
What's good, KG? If you're not first, you're last.
Yes, sir.
had to do my best imitation of it. Yeah. I feel
Where you want? Where you want?
I want to let them know that it's time for him to shut the fuck up. Because nobody cares. Nobody never really cared, KG. Nobody really cared.
Abby Phillip cared enough to embarrass him.
Yeah, she needed some brownie points with her bosses, so that the only thing that mattered to her.
Nah, she got it. They gave her a whole segment to talk about her home birth, so she good. That's why I said in like 2 to 3 years she'll be fired.
Yeah, they have some other person up there, another black person, another diversity.
Nah, they ain't gonna be black.
Oh, they ain't?
Nope. Nope. CNN finna take out all the minorities. You watch what I tell you.
Oh God, why all these Sambo's voices are so annoying? It's just annoying to hear talk. His voice is just annoying as hell.
Wow, I'm actually shocked he kept the thing open.
Faces, Jesus Christ, that face.
Wow. Oh, I thought he disabled it. Oh, okay. He might try to disable it in real time.
You wasn't betrayed. Shut your ass up. They never liked you. They just used you, boy.
Oh, hell nah. Wait a minute. Hell nah.
What?
You ain't finna get me in trouble, Vice. Hell nah. You ain't finna get me in trouble.
You ain't watched that yet?
Huh?
You ain't watched that documentary yet?
Yeah, I watched it like 4 times.
I'm about to say, you ain't watched that yet? What's wrong with you?
No, I don't want Vice has a weird thing about copyright, even if you put like 3 seconds.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rod Smith, time for you to go, buddy. The wake-up call has spoken.
Yeah, he went to
that
podcasting.
And they tore his ass. Well, pause. They tore his ass up in that comment section. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
So, time for the wake-up call to head out. Peace on, kid.
Yes. All right, that was Wallow J. All right, let me get up out of here. All right, y'all get ready for Torian's 12 o'clock live stream. And I know them trolls showing up in there. So if you are a mod, we're gonna have to be on our toes because we know they're gonna show up. Anyway, y'all. Take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence. If my damn page would stop acting like it don't want to work. All right, now it works.
You fucking coons got me fucked